I have my little schedule written out. Respiratory. Now this is another story. He's on the prowl. Good morning, long time no talk. After I finished my final for school, I just could not believe I was done. And immediately after that, I started my first of 6 shifts in a row. Then my mom and I, as I mentioned, had gone to Mexico to meet some family. We were there for 10 days and we had so much fun. Did a lot of stuff, not just touristy things, but saw and spent time with family and some extended family as well. And as soon as I got home, I had 1 day off and then went to work for 3 days. And then immediately after that, John and I had a little vacation. We went to Vegas and then we went to San Antonio and hung out with some friends. And now it's already September 8th. So today I'm going to be super productive. I need to get a lot of studying done for my certification exam. And I really just want to get back into the swing of things and get back into my routine. So I got up for 6 a.m. yoga today and I'm so glad I did. I went alone. I usually like to go with friends, but I had to go alone today and I'm proud of myself for doing that. I'm waiting for my little coffee maker to heat up. I don't think I had even mentioned, so John got me that as a graduation present. So it's been super fun learning how to make a real espresso, but it's honestly been so hard. So I actually have some things I want to open here. Oh yeah, I got these. My friend, they're like open a little bit, I guess, from the delivery, but when we went to San Antonio, my friend got us some of these. She got us a bunch of different kinds of bars and this was my favorite. So I just went on Amazon and bought some bars. And I love vegan bars because not only is there protein in them, but there's also fiber. A lot of Americans lack fiber in their diet. So get just some bars with some fiber in there. These are the little shot glasses that I got and I think they're so cute. So I'll be able to measure how much is actually being put out for each espresso shot. And to measure, I got a scale. And then lastly, I got just this tamper mat. Showered, and even though I'm not 100% ready for the day, I'm gonna get studying. By the time I'm ready to take a break, I'm sure I can go and blow dry my hair. I have my little schedule written out for everything that I want to do before I take my test, and this weekend I actually want to take the practice AANP test that is through their website. I'm just going to eat a super processed breakfast, which is really always the best type of breakfast. So I'm gonna make just egg and my vegan sausage patties.
A few moments later.
I just wanted to talk about what I've been watching because unfortunately I am an iPad baby and I cannot go too long in silence. Like even while I'm studying and taking questions, I do it with music playing, which luckily does not affect my test taking abilities because I know they say that you should study in the same environment that you're going to be taking your test in. But I just wanted to talk about Amy Poehler's new podcast, or actually I don't even think it's that new, but it's newer to me. It's called Good Hang and she just barely released an episode with Selena Gomez. So So I started watching that while I ate my breakfast. But I want to say her one before with Judge Judy was so good. Judge Judy had some super solid advice that I feel like every woman should listen to. And then her one before that with Zarna Garg, she was also so good. I loved that episode so much. I was literally laughing the whole time. I actually didn't even know much about Zarna, so it was nice to be introduced to her through that way, because I honestly loved that podcast episode so much. And sounds like she has a book and I really want to get it. That'll be like in the future once I'm done studying and all of that good stuff. I definitely recommend her podcast, but especially those 2 episodes. I haven't really seen Selena's yet, so I'll let you know if that one's worth it or not. I took a little break, washed my face, you know, just did some light skincare, and the reality of not getting through everything that I want to get through before my test is setting in. So I'm basically trying to figure out what I need to focus on. The 2 things that I scored really low in on my predictor exam was derm and men's health. So I'm going to do those 2 next. Ideally, I'll be able to do both of those today because if I didn't already mention, tomorrow I start one of 3 shifts. So I really want to get those done because this weekend I want to take the AANP predictor exam and I want to feel more ready for that. So I have to obviously review these 2 things that I basically failed on my last predictor exam. And I'm going to force myself to drink this full glass of water before I make a little matcha.
You have to be able to recognize the pattern. Where did it start? Incorporate oral and parenteral preparations.
I really wanted to finish my GI questions before I took a break, but I am getting really hungry. And I'm just hoping that when I'm done with this test, I'm able to start focusing on my health and eating, you know, nutritious foods that are not so processed. But for now, this will do. I don't encourage highly processed foods, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And that's what I gotta do right now. I've essentially been studying nonstop since like 8 o'clock this morning. I only took a little break, my breakfast at like lunchtime, and then I took like another 20-minute break right before my husband was coming home because I was so over it. I just could not keep staring at my computer, so I switched to questions. So I just have the last little bit of dermatology and then I'll be able to switch on. I did respiratory, I did cardiac, I did GI, and I need to finish derm. My husband went to go get some groceries for us, so in the meantime I'm gonna just clean because I know if I lay down on the couch and relax, I'm not gonna be able to get back up and I'm gonna lose all motivation to keep studying tonight. Okay, I cleaned up my little coffee station. I got this in Mexico. My mom's cousin bought it for me, which was so cute, just to, I guess, remember them by. I need some cute little spoons here, and honestly this all needs to be a little bit redone, but for now I think this is what it's gonna look like. And I'm honestly a little bit sad about this because I need to retire her to the pantry with my Keurig. It makes me sad because I've used this every single day since December of 2019 when I got it as a Christmas present from John's parents, and it's just crazy that now it is fall of 2025 and I'm not using it anymore. It's lasted me that whole time, not one thing was wrong with it, and I hope it doesn't break down now that it's just not really gonna be used. I'm not sure whether I should keep it or not. I still have my Keurig and I do use that sometimes, but we'll see. Now to tackle this side. The bananas I need to make bread out of. Okay, it's been about 50 minutes and I honestly feel pretty good. Now this is another story, and I've just accepted that this is what the table is gonna look like until I pass boards. So I'm just gonna ignore all that, but the rest of the house looks great. John is just about home from the grocery store, so I think I'm actually gonna make my banana bread while he makes dinner. And then after dinner, I'm gonna get back to studying My banana bread is ready. We're gonna see how it turned out. Okay, well, I can tell you that only the top is a little bit hard. The rest felt very soft. And then I put brown sugar and cinnamon on top. We're gonna add some butter. I'm gonna let this melt while John puts beans in. Putting that in there so Pickles doesn't eat it. Just look at him, he's on the prowl. We're gonna do a little taste test, see how it turned out. I wish John would do a little taste test for us, but he doesn't like banana bread and he doesn't like the camera. That is actually so good. I didn't have applesauce, so I ended up using an extra banana, and I forgot to have the salt. It actually tastes really good. I'm so glad I made this. I've been trying to make it since like last Thursday. You saw how brown those bananas were. So I'm gonna finish this and keep studying for the rest of the night. It's 7:20, so I'll probably study for like an hour or an hour and a half, and then I'll get ready for bed because, like I said, I work the next 3 days. So thank you for watching. My productive studying day. Hopefully the next time I see you, I am telling you that I'm a certified nurse practitioner. Okay, fingers crossed. Thank you, see you next time. Say bye, Pickles.